Welcome to Chris Ryan Fitness, everybody. I have a fantastic 45-minute advanced strength butt and leg burner for us here today. It is going to be absolutely on fire, of course, in the best way possible, as always. So today, heavy dumbbells, mini band needed. Populate your name there in the chat as well. So give shout outs along the way in this amazing, wonderful live class I have planned for us. But right now, everybody, let's get on after it. Everything can be pitched off to the side for the time being. I want you to go right on into little body weight good morning. Push those hips back as far as you can. Bend those knees ever so slightly. Open up through those hamstrings as much as you can. Back and forth all the way through. Oh, yeah, Nama is in the house today. Karen, Casey, y'all getting on after it. Love it. Take that left leg back and down now. Big deep lunge. Make sure that back left knee touches the ground. Hang on right there and then punch hard through that right foot. Bring it on up. Go down and in with that right side. Punch hard through that left foot. Back and forth you go. Now you're going to go out to that lateral lunge. Down and in. Power punch through that left side. And then down and into that right side we go. Back and forth. Let's go through that again. That is for you. Down. Right back on up. Down. Right back on up we go. And head it on through. Down to that left side. Punch hard to that left heel. Down to that right side. Punch hard to that right heel. We go. Okay. Now we're going to go down to a little world's greatest time, everybody. Left knee down and back. On the ground. Right elbow on in. Little flow time. Go. Reach on up high towards the sky. Oh, yeah. There we go. And then take it all the way back. And then do that again one more time. Down and in. Up and over the top side of the shoulder. We go. Reaching and stretching all the way on through. All right. I'm glad Thaddeus is ready, everybody. I hope I am too. So down and in we go. Left hand on up, back and forth, all the way through. Down one more time, and up one more time. We go reaching and stretching all the way. Excellent, excellent job right there, everybody. Okay, go ahead, stand up on one foot now. You're going to go on in. Right foot down on the ground, left heel kicked on up. Go down, hinge at the hip, touch down towards mid-shin position. Push hard through the plant foot as much as you can. Down again we go. Test that balance control, that coordination, that strength, that force generation, baby. For 2, 1. Quickly switch. Left foot down strong. Push hard to that heel first, and then get right on after it. Down and in. We go. A few reps. As deep as you can towards the top of the foot, if at all possible. Excellent, excellent work. But it is a warm-up after all, so don't you worry about it. Allison H. in the house. Oh, yeah. So now you're going to stand tall on those tippy toes, everybody. A little calf raise we go. Just go right on into a couple calf raises with toes pointing directly forward. Now let's go ahead and turn those toes out about 3/4, 30% of the way, give or take, and then go right up and after it. There we go. Now let's go a little inverted. So now you're going to go pigeon toed style. Toes flexed on in, flex on in. A few reps right here as well. Those ankles nice and loose, as strong as possible. Now you're going to go dorsiflexion style. So you're going to go toes flexed up, a few reps on in, just like so. You're going to go out, a few reps on in. Get everything nice and loose here today, right? And then a few more. Oh, this one's going to be fun right here. Oh, my ankles, right? There we go, everybody, for 2 and 1. Excellent job right there. Let's get it done here today. All righty. Well, guess what? We have some heavy weights to work out with here today, right? That's right. So we need a single heavy to come on out here out of the gate. Oh, yeah. Let's get you on up here, big boy. All right. Goblet squat, quarter squat we go. So full range goblet, down deep, up to the quarter, then back down you go, and then back on up to that full. But you do not rest at the top of that full, everybody. We are going on after it here today in the best way possible. So goblet squat, quarter squat, burn, baby, burn. Come on. Down through those heels you go. Oh, yeah. Amazing. Downtown, uptown, quarter, boom. Burning those quads right out of the gate. Down, hit it on home, all the way through. Pushing hard through those heels, my friends. Keeping your chest upright and proud as possible the whole way through. Down and in, strong all the way. Pushing through those heels, hitting on home. Excellent, excellent job. Pushing through those heels, knees tracking right out over those toes the whole way through. Back and forth for 3, for 2. Let's get that last one on and out for you. And 1. Pulse goblet squats now. So now you're going to go on into a pulse style formation. So just on into it, dropping the butt back and down ever so slightly the whole way through. Constant tension through those quads the whole time, pushing hard through your heels, keeping your chest upright the whole time. You're not just bending those knees back and forth like this though, right? You're dropping your butt back and down, staying just above that half range position, back and forth to go. Oh yeah, it's already feeling humid here today, everybody. Oh yeah, those quads on fire in the best way possible. Come on. This is your time to shine, my friends. Your time to get it done. Excellent. Excellent job here today. Already. Love it, love it, love it. This is it. Come on. Final 10 seconds. Stay right there in that little purgatory of fire. Excellent job. 3, 4, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Good morning time. This time the big old heavy's coming on with us. Just like in that warm-up series. Palms face down in. DBs above your sternum. Push your butt back as far as you can. Elbows kiss those quads. Down we go. Pushing through those heels. Opening up your hamstrings as much as you can. And then pulling the hips through. Strong up at that top side position, right? So we're going back and forth. Hinging at the hip. Pulling the hips through. Opening up those hamstrings as much as you can. Linear line. Ear, shoulder, and hip. The whole way through. Back and forth we go. Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh, my. Queen of Hearts. Getting it done. Joining us from the future in Australia. I don't even know what time it is over there in Australia right now. Definitely tomorrow morning, right? Back and forth to go for 2 and 1. Amazing job, everybody. Power. Right on home. Reverse lunge. Lateral lunge time we go. Starting out with that right leg. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to step backward with that right leg. DB's in that right hand. Excellent job. Now you're going to go out lateral lunge to that left side. Back and forth you go. So reverse right. Back into center. Lateral left. Excellent job. Reverse right. Back into center. Lateral left. You can have that fist punching out even with your shoulder for core stability. Back and forth you go. Excellent. Excellent work here today or tomorrow if you're Queen of Hearts. Here we go, everybody. Down and in. But seriously, it's been so fun to see a whole host of you getting it done while you're working on your business travel, your vacations, wherever you're at. So far, I think every continent has been represented already just in the first couple weeks with the Chris Ryan Fitness app, my friends. There we go. Take it on through, except for Antarctica. There we go. Got to get someone down there, play around with the penguins. So left hand down now. Here we go. Reverse, down, right. Hit it on through, reverse down with that left, and then hit it over to that right. We go. Thinking about playing with the penguins down in Antarctica. Down and in the whole way through. Come on. Back and forth the whole time. Y'all want some booty burn, some leg action here today. You'll certainly get it, everybody. Come on. Down and in. At a big old office stay here today, working on all things Chris Ryan Fitness. So guess what? I'm ready to work out. Oh yeah, come on. Down. This is the easy part, everybody, or at least for me. Back and forth the whole way through, or not maybe easy, but definitely the most fun part being here with y'all live. 3, for 2, and 1. Well, y'all make it easy for me. Thank you so much. Rest time. We go. Heavy's down on the ground. Thank goodness. All right. How's everyone doing? Looking good. Feeling good? Strong, powerful, and sweaty? Okay. So, mini bands coming on out. Cowl on off. Grab some water as needed if you need to, everybody. Now, you're going to take one mini band on up just over top side of that knee. Open it up so it's nice and flush against your skin right here. A little knee shift time. This time what I want you to do, palms on out, right out in front of you, quarter squat position, right knee's going in and out, and drop that butt down a little bit lower, more like a half range squat right there, right? It's an advanced level. We're in it to win it. We got Australia in the house today with Queen of Hearts getting it done. You got to get on after it here, everybody. Linear line, ear, shoulder, and hip, just sitting down and back as much as you can, pushing as hard as possible through those heels, right? Just hanging out right here. Oh my, right hip. Getting it done here today, isolating through that right hip as much as you can, but pushing hard through those heels, right? The whole way through. Arms extended right out in front of you the whole time, just looking towards those pinkies right there on the outer edge of your hands, right? Eyes are forward, no hovering in your body whatsoever. So you're not going up and down or back and forth, side to side. Only thing moving is that right hip. Isolate your core, tuck your tailbone right here, right now. 2, 1. Do not stand up. Now you're going to do the exact same thing over to that left side we go. Excellent job. Come on. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Getting it done, Lance. What's up, my friend? Come on. Right there. Hopefully no one stood up, right? There we go, Allison. Just for you here today. Back and forth. Half range squat. Now drop it down a little bit more here. Here we go. Now we are talking. Now we're actually building some muscle, because up here, we weren't. Just kidding. We're just making it a little bit more fun right here and now. See what we're made of. Iron sharpens iron, baby. Come on. Excellent, excellent job, everybody. Back and forth. Holy quads. Feeling those quarter goblet squats earlier. Oh, my goodness. Sweat pouring out of those pores. Endorphins being released. Energy being spent in the best way possible, because it's being recycled here each and every rep we do together, everybody. Come on. Final 10 seconds. Right here. A little quicker, a little faster, a little lower. 3, 2, and 1. Make it stop. Okay, for a second. Lateral walk with a squat. You're adding one squat every time, though. Hit it on through. Lateral walk. Toes pointed forward. Eyes are forward the whole time. Drop it down. One squat. Lateral walk back to the original spot. This time it's 2. Yes, count them. 2. Take it down. Come on. All the way, baby. Back and forth the whole time. Come on. Drop the hips. Strong. Hit it on through. 3 squats. Oh, yeah. Do I hear 4? Oh, yeah. Just for you, Lance. Come on, Nama. Drop it down, Casey. Come on. Hitting on through. 3 and 4. Back and forth. Lateral squat. We go. Hitting 5 big old ones over here. Down. Right back on up. Strong through those heels the whole way. And up top side. Right side. We go. Back and forth. Hit it on home. Get done what you can on those squats. And now you're going to go kickbacks, everybody. Grab a wall. Lean against it like so. You're going to have your eyes forward towards the ground. Now, I forgot, you got to set up that band just about north of the ankle, just above the Achilles tendon region, give or take. What you can do right here, if I can get it right for us, you're going to lean slightly against the wall so that your shoulders are out in front of your hips. And all I want you to do, just dorsiflex that right foot, kick that right heel on back as much as you can. Look down towards the ground so the toe is flexed in towards your shin and knee, so it's pointed up, right? You're pressing hard through that right foot, or excuse me, that left foot, and you're curling that right toe up towards the ceiling, keeping that knee locked the whole way through. You can lean against a wall, ever so slightly against a sturdy sofa, whatever it is. I just want your shoulders leaning forward so you can isolate right here in that hip as much as you can. Keep that knee locked. Work through that booty. 2, 1. Switch it up. Left foot's kicking on back now. So now that toe's flexed up towards the sky the whole way through. Right foot is punching hard through the ground, right? So you want to lean forward as far as possible and kick it on back. Excellent. Excellent job here today. Love it, love it, love it. Come on. Isolate through that left side. Keep that toe dorsiflexed up towards the sky. Keep that knee locked the whole way through. Working those hips, working those glutes here today. This must be the butt section of the butt and legs, everybody. Oh, yeah. Isolate right on home. Come on. Huge kickbacks all the way on through. Leaning forward, kicking on back, kicking some butt here today. Love it. High kick. We go. Excellent. Excellent job, everybody. Get it done. Back and forth all the way on home. Big, strong reps for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Marching knees. Now you're going to take that band, slide it down a little bit more. You're going to have it just over the top side of your foot like so. So now it's going to be underneath your foot and on top of your foot. Okay, here we go. Work with me, band. And now all I want you to do, you're going to have the toes flexed up. Left knee drives up. Marching on through. Right knee drives up. There you go. Back and forth we go. So knees driving up, marching through in place. Toes remain flexed up, right, Karen? There you go. Eyes are forward. Chest is open for business. Working with our hip flexors and our quads the whole way through. And when you do this, I don't want you going up slow like this. I want you to think, feet hip width apart, punch. There you go, punch. Feet hip width apart the whole way through. Back and forth you go. It's like you're trying to fight your way out of a wet paper bag, right? There we go. Come on. Right there. Right now. Oh, yeah. 3. Getting it done. 2. Excellent job. 1. rest. Okay. Don't mind if I do after that one. Bye-bye, mini band. Okay. So now mini band's down, towels in place, wipe the sweat out of those eyes. And now we got to get after some more work here today. That's right, more work. That's what we're here for. 45 long, strong minutes just for you. Crushing it on Chris Ryan Fitness, everybody. Glad to see all those emojis and everyone saying, oh, this one's tough. Guess what? It's supposed to be tough. And you are in the right place. You are way, way tougher for taking this workout. DL time. We go deadlift. Palms facing on in towards those quads. Both heavies. Oh, yeah, there we go. Shoulder blades retracted back and down. Feet hip width apart. Eyes forward. Toes pointed forward. Pushing the butt back as far as you can. Looking towards the ground. Squeezing those glutes hard as possible up at the top side. Pulling your pelvis up and underneath those shoulders the whole way through. Driving your hips back and then pulling through top side. Excellent, excellent job. Down and back on up we go. Making sure you're maximizing that squeeze through those glutes. Maximizing those long, strong hamstrings as much as possible. Here we go, Thetis. Don't be afraid of building some muscle here today, right? Don't be afraid of releasing some endorphins. Don't be afraid of testing yourself, working strong as possible, maximizing those gains, perfecting that form. Oh, yeah. Come on. Digging deep. Every single rep you do for 2. Get it done. Let's get that last one. And 1. Sumo squat time now. Feet nice and wide. Toes turned out 30 degrees. Knuckles down towards the ground. Targeting through the inner thigh, the hips as much as you can right here. Knuckles are pointed down towards the ground. Try to get those dumbbells down deep. If they can touch the ground, great. You get extra credit, or you have long arms like me. Your shoulder blades are retracted back the whole time. Linear line in that spine. The ear, shoulder, and hip the whole way through. So your hips going back, back, back. And then you're driving hard through those heels, right? Chest stays up nice and proud the whole time. Pushing force through those heels. Knees tracking right out up over those toes the whole way through. And pulling your pelvis through at that top side position. Stacking your spine, your shoulders the whole time. 3, 4, 2. Last rep, best rep. Boom, love it. Alternating, shifting lunge. We go. Feet go wide. Toes turning out now. Shift the weight down and in to that right side. Shoulders remain square. Back and forth. You go down and into that left side. Working all the way. Come on. Down. Right back on up. Down. Right back on up you go. Side profile view for us here today. So we're going down and back. Shoulders remain square the whole time, right? Soles of the feet constantly in contact with the ground the whole way through. Back and forth. Right side, center, left side, center, all the way right. Get it done, left. Hit it on through, right. Hit it on through, left. We go. Excellent, excellent job right there. Split stance, RDL. Right leg remains forward now. Toes on the ground and that back left foot. Heels up over the toe. Palms facing in towards your body. Driving down, pulling through. Top side position. Making sure you're maximizing the gains in that spine through. Shoulder blades retracted back and down. Vertical shin position on that front right leg. So the knee up over the top side of the heel. Pushing the hips back. And then pulling the hips through at the top side position. Picture this movement more as a horizontal movement of your pelvis going back and forth, right? Rather than going up and down in a squat formation. What do you think? Move the hips back, pull the hips through. Your hamstrings are long, they're strong, and they're just gonna get more stretched out now and more strength here today, everybody. Come on, here we go. 3, 4, 2, get that last rep. 1, quickly switch. Left leg forward, right leg back and down. We go. Heels up over the top side of that toe on that back right foot. Pushing those hips back, pulling those hips through. Burning all the way. Back and forth the whole time. Down, strong, going for it. Back and forth, vertical shin position, making sure that back right heel up over the top side of that toe. Serving as a kickstand position would be on a bike. You're not necessarily trying to push off that back toe in any way. Just keeping that toe on the ground, lengthening through those hamstrings, palms facing on in towards your body the whole way through. Sweat pouring out of those pores here today. Oh yeah, come on, down, right back on up for 3, for 2, and 1. Amazing, amazing work right here. Keep them tall, everybody. Rack them up top side of your shoulders. Here's what you're gonna do. Palms facing on in, calf raise action, we go. Hold 2 seconds up at the top side. Toes directly pointed forward the whole way through. Show yourself control up there at that top side position. First 20 seconds or so, toes pointed directly forward. And I guess from that warm-up series, you probably know what's coming your way next, right? For 2, 1, turn those toes out ever so slightly. Same raise, 2 second hold, give or take, up there at that top side position. Back and forth the whole time. 3, 4, 2, and 1. Now go pinky toes, or pigeon toe style. Turn those big toes on inward towards one another. Back and forth you go. Ankles getting strong. Stronger calves the whole time for 2, and 1. Rest it on up. Holy smokes. All right, everybody. Towel on off. All right, everyone still with me? Still alive? Still kicking it? Here we go. Queen of Hearts, how you doing down there in Australia? Here we go. Those endorphins being released down there or what? Okay. Absolutely amazing, amazing work. Makes me so happy to know you're on a business trip down there in Australia. You're still getting up nice and early and getting your workout on in with us over here. Amazing, amazing work. All right, everybody. Now for the stock stuff. LC to calf pump, we go. Oh, yeah. All about those calves here today. So, mini band goes over the top side of that right foot. Eyes are forward. Now all you're going to do is punch the toe away from your body. Let me sit back here so you can see. So chest is up proud. Punch that toe away from the body. So I want to basically have it just about right up over the ball of the foot. I'm just going to go back and forth, punching that toe away, extending, coming back in, slow, controlled, extending, coming back in, slow, and controlled. I want to feel the calf squeeze. I want to feel the plantar flexion of the ankle of the foot getting strong as possible right over here, top side. Coming back in, strong. Excellent, excellent job. You can have 2 hands on top, or you can go right on into one hand. Doesn't matter to me. Just make sure those arms are straight. There's a little extra tension right there in that mini band. For 2, last one, best one, 1. Little fun active recovery drill right here, right? After holding all those heavies. All right, other side didn't give you a gift here today. Left side getting it done. Back and forth all the way through. Excellent, excellent job. Back and forth. Now, Casey, you're just going to be a little stronger, a little tougher. There we go. And those hamstrings will be feeling good, right? Butt a little tighter as well. Absolutely amazing, amazing work, Casey. Come on. A job well done, Nama. As always, getting it done here, Karen. Come on. Flex that left calf. Punch it on out. Come back in slow and control. Control that mini band tension the whole time. But punch strong. Flex it through. Punch strong. Flex it right on through. Excellent, excellent work, everybody. These are great drills for anyone out there that is a runner, plays sports, whether it's soccer, pickleball, tennis, you know, you name it, for your kid. Anyone has kids out there that play sports. All these little ankle drills that we do on here that I like to sneak in, they work wonders for you. Don't you worry about that. So lateral leg raise, we go, right? So you're going to go take that band just over top side, settle on through, right above the ankle. You're going to come over on your right side, left leg, toes flexed on in, kick it up, down, slow, and control. Oh, yeah. Working over here. Abductors, everybody. Outer edge of the hip, we go. Palms just down on the ground, hanging on out, flexing those toes on in as much as possible, but keeping the hips, knees, and ankles directly stacked over one another. Don't turn those hips up so the belly button starts pointing towards the ceiling and cheat the movement. Don't rob yourself of those gains. Keep the hips directly through the whole time. Toes flexed in towards your body the whole way. Getting it done. Kick it up high. Down, slow, control. Keep a distance between those feet, though, of several inches. Make sure there's always tension in that band. For 2, and 1. Quickly switch over to our left side. We go. All right. So toes flex back. Kick up that right heel up, down slow. Kick up that right heel up, down slow. Knees locked the whole way through. Banded tension the whole time. Getting those gains done, everybody. Working all the way through. Make sure the knee is locked, by the way. It's one of the few times I'll tell you to lock your knee here on any exercise. Sometimes when we do abs. But this way, if I tell you to lock your knee, odds are the feet are not connected with the ground. There we go, everybody. Back and forth, working through the hip as much as you can. Making sure you're not relaxing that band, not bending those knees, keeping those hips directly stacked on top of one another, keeping that quad flexed, working over here as much as possible through the hip, through that glute on that right side. The whole time. Excellent, excellent job. Back and forth the whole way through for 3, for 2, and 1. Glute kickbacks. Oh my. Okay, now what are you gonna do? Come over on all fours, settle up the band just over the top side of that right heel. So now you're just gonna go kick it on back. The band is going to stay on the bottom edge of that left foot, just like you had it earlier. But now you're just going to press backward, right? Toes flexed in towards your body. Kicking it back, taking it on home. Kicking it back, taking it right on home. So once again, the band is wrapped around your left ankle. Your back foot is kicking backward with that right foot straight on back. The band is around the midsole of your right foot. And all you did is adjust the band from your top side of your right ankle to the midsole. And now you're just punching straight on back with that heel. Feeling that fire. Oh, yeah. This one's a long one, by the way, because I feel like, you know what? It's a nice time to get a little booty burn right here with that band. But also, not naming names, I'm sure there's a few of you out there that might have fumbled around with this one a little bit. Don't you worry. Got you covered with that extra time frame, right? Back and forth the whole way through. Once again, that band is just wrapped around that left ankle. Kicking it back with that right foot. Pushing hard through the heel all the way on home. For 3, for 2. Excellent job. And 1. Okay. Well, that was only one leg. We might as well do the other one too while we're at it, right? Now slidle up that band around your right ankle and then drop that band just around the mid-step of that left foot. Okay, time to rock and roll. Slipping on all that sweat here today. Punch back strong, kick it back through. Toes flexed on in the whole time. Punch strong, come back on in, slow, controlled. Try to keep that toe dorsiflexed on that left foot towards your body the whole way through. Isolating through the hip, the glute, and that hamstring as much as you can, everybody. These little mini bands, the gift that keeps on giving. Oh, yeah. Back and forth you go. Great work, Nama. So happy that you love those exercises too. Come on, back and forth you go. All those little extra accessory exercises, everybody. Getting those ankles, calves strong as possible the whole time. Punching back. Remember, we want to keep those tendons strong. Get them powerful for as long as we can. For as we get a little older, oh yeah, keep our bodies a little younger. Oh, amazing, amazing work. Come on, kick it back. Last 10 seconds or so. Strong all the way through. Mini band's showing us who the boss is here today. I think the mini band's winning. For 3, for 2, and 1. Amazing, amazing work. Rest it on up. Finally. Okay, rest it on up. Band's kicked off to the side. Towel on off. All right, does everyone still have their glutes attached? Okay, good. I don't know, mine are down there on the floor still. Here we go. So now we're coming on after it. Got a couple sections remaining. Pure fire, pure intensity, blah, 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 right? Here we go. But seriously, you are crushing it. So proud of each and every one of you being here with me today live. All you on-demanders taking it later. Amazing work as well. Single leg hip thrust style. So we're downtown on the ground again. Now what we're going to do, right leg pushing hard through the ground. Left leg up straight. Toes flex back. Hold. 3 seconds. Top side position. 3, 2, 1. Drop your butt. Do it again. Ready. Hit it. Boom. Hit it. Strong as you can. Control for 3 seconds. And let's go back down. Toes flex back on that left leg. Knee is locked, up and down we go. Holding, controlling, pushing as hard as you can the whole way through. That hip strong as possible on that right side, isolating through the whole time. Drive it on up. Here we go. Excellent job. Last one. Hold it for the rest of the time frame until we are done here in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quickly switch. Left foot's downtown, right leg's up. Get it. Hit it. Toes flex back on your right foot. Knee is bent on that left side, holding, and back downtown we go. Push through that heel, back up we go. Hips off the ground, 3-second hold, and back on down. Keep thrusting those hips, targeting through that glute as much as you can. Head is resting on the ground. Eyes are up towards the sky the whole way through. Absolutely amazing, amazing work. Back and forth all the way. Getting it done. Come on. Pivot a little bit for us here. I'm going to go back on my right side. Oh, yeah. Right leg is up, back, and forth all the way through. Kicking it hard. Excellent job, Karen. Going for it here. Back and forward. Drive. Hold all the way till that finish line. 2, 1. Alternating straight leg, sister hold time. We go. So now what you're going to do, you're going to go on into it. Palms facing down towards the ground. Alternate, hold. 3, 2, 1. Left leg up, right leg up, right? So your eyes are forward the whole time. Chest is up, back and forth the whole way through. So the toes are flexed back, quad is engaged, holding your hands out, even with your shoulders, stacking your ear, shoulder, hip, so you're not here. I want you to open on up through the core, torso, knees locked, quad, hip flexor, getting it done. Back and forth. Chin parallel right to the ground the whole way through. Isolating body weight moves only here today in this section, by the way. Switching it up on you. But they are tough body weight moves, right? So chest is up, proud as possible. Eyes are forward, and that big old beautiful smile on that face, right? There you go. Keeping that spine stacked. Ear over the shoulder, over the hip. Get it done. Last couple. Left side and right side. Amazing job. Now you're going to go prone position, which means you're going to be face down on the ground, and your left leg is going to remain straight. You're going to bend that right knee so the right knee is punching out from your hip. Forearms are resting on the ground. Eyes are down towards the ground. And the sole of your foot is rested against the inside of your thigh, right? Now, what I want you to do, you're going to lift up your knee off the ground. Oh, yeah, just a couple inches. Hold, 1,001, 1,002. Do it again. Lift the knee up, hold, 1,001, 1,002. Make sure your chest remains square to the ground. You are using the outer edge of your right hip. Your oblique, ever so slightly, kicking it on through. Lifting the knee up off the ground, a couple inches, maybe a quarter inch for some of us. But either way, don't rotate the hips away, pointed out from your body. You want to think. Keep your belly button pointed right down towards the ground. You are just going to isolate through that right knee, lifting it up off the ground ever so slightly. 2 and 1. Quickly switch. All right, this is a good one. Now we're going to get on after it. Make it a great one. So that left leg is coming on in, bent knee position, forearms on the ground, sole of the foot, flush right against the inside of the thigh, and now that left knee is coming up. Eyes remain down towards the ground. Left knee's coming up ever so slightly. Toe pointed away from your body on both legs, right? Both feet, back and forth the whole time. Keeping your chest, your sternum, your belly button pointed straight down towards the ground. And once again, just trying to lift an inch or 2, maybe 3, off the ground using the outer edge of your hip with a bent knee. Back and forth the whole time. Excellent, excellent work. Less than 15 seconds, my friends. Come on. You are crushing it here today. Isolating those muscles in the best way possible. For 3, for 2, and 1. Oh, yeah. Donkey rotation time. So now you're going to come over on all fours. Now you're just going to go outward rotation. Back and forth. Nice, easy hip circles. Drive that knee up towards your belly button, towards your sternum if at all possible. Rotate outward, back and forth, all the way through. We will switch in a few seconds to an inward rotation. Shoulders and hips remain square. And now switch it up. Go out and pull on in. Out and pull right on in. Isolating through that hip and groin as much as you can. Back and forth the whole way through. Oh, yeah. Get a little volume done. Don't be afraid to turn that dial up on these exercises here today on this one. Down, kick it on through. Loose hips, strong hips. Shoulders square towards the ground the whole time for 3, 4, 2, and 1. All righty, quickly switch. Now that left leg's getting it done. Starting out, driving that knee up towards the belly button, chest. Rotate out. Rotate out. Back and forth. Eyes remain down towards the ground. Shoulders and hips remain square towards the ground the whole way home. Back and forth. Squeezing those abs in strong. Keeping your hips. Keeping your shoulders square. 2 and 1. Now switch it up. Go out. Pull it right back on in. Full rotations out to right back on in. We go. Shoulders remain square. Belly button, hips remain square the whole time. Don't be afraid to get some volume done on this one, right? Get those hip circles working. Back and forth all the way home for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Oh my, what a burn that one was, right? That was only body weight too. There we go. All right, gotta tie my shoe because now we're gonna be lifting some big old heavy dumbbells here in this last section, everybody. Here we go. Hopefully I have time to wipe all the sweat off because those dumbbells, they are gonna be heavy. They're gonna be sweaty. They're gonna be slippery. And God knows we don't want you to drop them on your toes, right? Here we go. Okay, so wipe it off. Everyone still with me? Oh yeah, Karen, glutes on fire, right? Good. Must be working in the right way then. Great job, great job. Awesome work, Nama. You like that prone one, huh? Suitcase squat time for us now. All right, some of y'all traveling, so let's get those heavies into our hands. Oh, there we go. All right, let's do it. Right here, right now. Square it up. Smiles big and beautiful, sweaty. Down, back on up we go. Suitcase squat time. We go back and forth. Eyes remain forward. Pushing those hips back. Driving hard as you can through those heels. The toes are pointed forward the whole time. Nice strong grip position. So your triceps remain flexed. You're going down and back. Pushing hard as you can through those feet. Toes pointed directly forward the whole time. Eye gaze shifts down a little bit out in front of you because your hips go back. But you're still keeping that linear line right there in your spine the whole way through. Come on. Here we go. Tie that shoe, Chris. Thank you, Karen. Come on. Back and forth the whole time for 2 and 1. Was doing those hip circles so fast the shoe came untied, right? Front squat, calf raise. Here we go. Palms facing on in towards your delts. Squat down deep. Stand tall. Tippy toes. There we go. Just have your toes pointed forward on this one. Try to go deep squat position. Elbows over the top side, inside of the knees. Squatting down and back. Pushing hard through those heels. And then standing tall on those tippy toes. Down. And then punching hard through those heels. Hold the base of that squat for a second. Get that depth. Keep that spine strong. Push hard through. Then stand tall on those tippy toes, right? Full depth all the way. Knees pushing right over those toes. Squatting down. Squeezing butt. Standing tall. Plantar flexion up at that top side. We go. Oh, yeah. Down. Back. On. Up. We go. Raise that roof here today, everybody. Raise your gains. 3, 4, 2, and 1. Sumo good morning time. Back to that sumo stance position. Toes pointed out. Ever so slightly about 30 degrees. Now, knees are soft the whole time. Slightly bent. Pushing the hips back. Hamstrings ignite. Pull those hips through. Pushing back. Pulling through. I'm going to switch up the angle for you as well. So knees are soft. DB's under center. Notice the hips push back, looking towards the ground, pulling those hips through at the top side. So if my hips were a teacup, I'm going to tilt the T forward. I'm going to pull through up at the top side and fill it back up, right? So picture your hips. Here's your hip girdle. You're going to tilt forward, dump it out, pull it back on in. So I'm dumping it out, pulling it right back on in, right? Versus just pushing back like this. You're not pushing back and forth like this. You're driving back, and then you're going to squeeze through at that top side position. Big difference in the movement. Soft knees, hamstrings get elastic and strong. pulling through, activating those muscles as much as you can in the right way. Split lunge, right leg forward. Feet hip width apart, left toe back and down, starting with both soles of the feet flat down on the ground, right? Hit it forward, pushing forward, sliding the hips forward, back left knee touches the ground, front right knee pushes out over top side of the toe, pushing backward now. Once again, horizontal movement in your hips, pushing back, pulling through, pushing back, pulling right on through at that top side. Excellent, excellent work. So we go down and then right home we go. Down and then right on home we go. Back and forth. Chest remains proud the whole time. Down and in, strong and long. Driving through that right heel hard as you can. Pushing. Gains, baby. 3, 4, 2, and 1. Quickly switch. Left foot forward. Feet start hip width apart. Both soles of the feet flat on the ground. We go. Driving through. Pressing back. Once again, soles of your feet on the ground. Driving through. And then pressing straight on back. Pushing through that front left heel as hard as you can. Down and then right back on up. Down and then right back on up. We go. Strong, pressing through, hinging, driving all the way. Less than 20 seconds to go, everybody. You are almost into the cool down. Only one more exercise remains between you and that finish line. So proud of each and every one of you tackling all these amazing hard exercises here today. For 3, 4, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Alternating single leg RDL, and we are done. Palms facing on in now. Driving that left heel up, hinging at the hip, looking towards the ground. Press hard through that right foot. Driving down and in, left foot, kick up that right heel. Back and forth. Knee is soft, pushing through your heel of the plant foot. Not lifting your heel off the ground and putting undue stress through the toe, which causes the knee to stress out. We like to keep those knees strong. We don't like to stress them on out. Pushing through, driving hard through the heel. Loading those hamstrings, loading those glutes the whole way through. Back and forth all the way. Left foot down, right foot down. Strong all the way. For 3, get it done. Last pairing, 2, last rep, best rep, and 1. Settle on down. Heavy's down on the ground. Stand tall. What a sweat fest that one was here today, everybody. You came, you saw, you conquered, and you better get them on up. Flex them if you got them. Absolutely amazing, amazing work here today. So sweaty, so powerful, in the best way possible. Mini band, body weight, heavies, name it, we got you covered there, end to end. There we go. Left leg up over that right. Cup those elbows up, end over end. Inhale through your nose. Little exhale out through the mouth. Roll those shoulders forward. Look down towards the top side of those toes. Hanging out right here, my friends. Inhale. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Slowly rise up. Right foot over that left. Hinging at the hip. Rolling those shoulders forward. Knees soft. Hamstrings long and strong. 3, 2, 1. Release. Stand tall. Let's go down on the ground. Sit down on your butt. Butterfly style position. Pull those heels on in towards the groin. Grab the top side of the soles of the foot, or top side of the toe cap. Pull those heels on in. Apply a little force generation through those elbows right on the inside of the thigh. Chest remains up nice and proud. Shoulder blades pulled back and down ever so slightly. Back and forth you go. Oh, yeah. Adi, thank you so much for joining us here today. Nama, Karen, you're all crushed it. Everyone else in this workout as well. Absolutely amazing, amazing work. I got an absolutely on fire advanced level arms and abs class coming your way here in about 15 minutes time as well. If you feel like taking that full body workout here tonight, that I programmed for you, as well as a 15-minute stretch class. Thereafter that one, you get it done. A little trio of fire here today. Absolutely amazing work, everybody. See you next time at Chris Ryan Fitness. Don't forget, tag me with some sweaty, pumped up selfies, especially after that one at Chris Ryan Fitness on Instagram or the Team Chris Ryan Fitness Facebook group. See you next time, my friends. Great job.